Hi everyone, it's Brett Hornby here, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I felt it was time to use the party mode for my Wiz Smart Ball with my alternate recording setup, because I figure it's time for another YouTube journey milestone video. So once again, I just want to thank everyone who has subscribed and commented constructively on my channel. Well, just a few days ago, I got to celebrate that my channel has surpassed 100,000 channel views. I know it's not much, but I got to celebrate the small milestones. I mean, some people are big enough that they would be disappointed if they don't get 100,000 views on one video. But if you're in that position, you're probably been able to do this full time. But, I just got to keep giving back and thanking everyone who has subscribed and commented. I mean, every milestone I want to celebrate, like every 50 subscribers, and I'm already over 250, but this is the first time that I've done an official views count thank you video, because when I reached the 100 subscriber milestone, that was about the same time that I roughly hit 50,000 views. So here I am up to 100,000 views, and I just figured it's important to acknowledge the milestones as they come. And of course, if you're new and happen upon this video, what I mostly do is I mostly do Calgary sports content, but I've also recently, there's been more activities to do around Calgary with the Chinook Blast, Winter Festival, the first year they've had it, and it allowed me to experiment and share my experiences with that. And thanks for those who have engaged in those videos, and being a sports fan and interested also in the Calgary Stampede. I did those videos where I said goodbye to the Stampede Corral and documenting the demolition. So I've done that a lot more recently, because why not? It just allows me to experiment, but mostly do talk Calgary sports or recap games and talk about major stories. And there definitely has been some very, very recently as a Calgary Flames fan, and you can see those videos. But I also do personal vlogs where I just talk about anything that's on my mind and do attempt at comedy. And I, as I already said, with the Chinook Blast and the Calgary Stampede Corral demolition with the new BMO Center expansion, I also do share my experiences on the road or a sporting event. So that's all I do. So if you want to follow along with this Calgary sports fans journey, as I always say, just make sure you like, subscribe, and of course, if those of you have been with me, from the very, very beginning, especially when I decided to, do this a lot more frequently and take this seriously. I mean, it's kind of a hobby, but I'm starting to treat this as a side hustle, because I do. That's why I want to keep acknowledging the milestones I hit, because I do eventually would like to make this a thing where I can make a little money on the side. If I happen to do it full time, then that just happens to be. But it's just important to give back, and so I want to say thanks for everyone who has subscribed and watched my video content. That has pushed me over 100,000 views on my channel entirely. It's just another milestone, and you always get those nice, generic certificates from TubeBuddy and vidIQ. So I figured the next milestone video that I'll do when it comes to views, maybe it'll be 150,000 channel views. And for subscribers, I think at this stage where I am in my YouTube journey, it's got to be, every 50. And I think slowly the gap between every 50 is slowly getting a lot smaller. But it's the thing with the YouTube. For any advice I give to anyone out there that wants to continue or want to make videos, I say obviously do it if you have the gumption and guts to do it, and just make sure you do something that you enjoy making videos on. For my case, being a Calgary sports fan, and anything else that I engage in with activities around the city or when I'm on the road. But then just be realistic. I mean, you're not going to hit the jackpot right away, and allows you to, find your style and how you present yourself, and, things to work on. And look at the comments if, that's not trolling or constructive, and try to, feed on any ideas that you might get on what to do for your videos or any things you can work on. And, it takes time, just like with anything. And definitely would say that's been the case for me from my very first videos up to now. And I'm always, trying to change and evolve and find different ways to make my videos. And this is the one thing to just give back when the milestones come, and I just want to keep growing on this platform, and thanks for watching my content. So I always have to close it out, as I say, if you want to follow along this Calgary sports fan's journey. Home of the Flames, Hitmen, Roughnecks, and Stampeders. I mostly do talk Calgary sports on my YouTube channel, but I also do have personal vlogs, attempt to comedy, and I also do share my experience the same on the road at a sporting event, and I will eventually, since I've been busier with a lot more activities the last few weeks, I do eventually plan to get back into doing my secondary content and wrapping up that Remember the Calgary series, where I talk about Calgary sports teams in the past. So if that all sounds like it'd be interesting to watch, to follow along with this Calgary sports fan's journey, you know what you need to do, just make sure you like, subscribe. I also have my other social media links down in the description below for other ways you can follow me, just Twitter, Instagram, and I just have a generic, Facebook page for where I put my announcement plans and share videos like this on there as well. So as I would say, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.